What if I told you that the key to transforming your life doesn't lie in luck, connections, or talent? What if I told you that the secret to success starts in your mind, with the way you think every single day? Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest motivational thinkers of the 20th century, spent over 20 years studying the lives of the most successful men and women of his time. He interviewed hundreds of billionaires, innovators, and leaders, seeking to discover what made them different from the millions of people who lived ordinary lives. After decades of research, he concluded one powerful truth: thoughts become things. Everything you see around you, everything you aspire to have, and even the challenges you face, all started as a single thought. A thought that someone dared to believe in, nurture, and act upon. This video is going to challenge you to think differently, believe in yourself more deeply, and see your potential as limitless. If you watch carefully and absorb this, you may never look at your life in the same way again, according to Napoleon Hill. The human mind is the most powerful force a person possesses. It is the origin of all achievement, and it can either build or destroy. Every circumstance, condition, and experience in your life begins as a thought. The first step toward success is understanding this. Your mind is like a magnet. It attracts what you focus on, whether it's fear, failure, doubt, or hope, confidence, and determination. Most people never control their thoughts. They allow negative experiences, past mistakes, and fear to dominate their thinking. Over time, these thoughts create limiting beliefs. For example, if you constantly think, "I am not good enough," or "I will never succeed," your subconscious mind accepts these ideas as reality. Without even realizing it, your actions will start to align with these beliefs. You will avoid opportunities, hesitate in moments of risk, and settle for less than you deserve. Successful people, on the other hand, understand the creative power of thought. They carefully select what they allow into their minds. They cultivate positive, focused, and goal-oriented thinking, knowing that this will directly influence their actions and outcomes. Their thoughts are deliberate, purposeful, and aligned with a clear vision of what they want to achieve. Remember, thinking is not passive. Thinking is an act of creation. When you control your thoughts, you can begin to control your life. One of the most powerful concepts Napoleon Hill teaches is the definite major purpose. Many people fail not because they lack talent or resources, but because they lack clarity. They wander through life aimlessly, hoping success will somehow find them. Without a definite purpose, your energy is scattered. You are pulled in multiple directions, making it easy to get distracted or discouraged. A definite major purpose is not a vague wish or a hopeful desire. It is a clear, specific, and burning goal written down and constantly reinforced in your mind. It is the lighthouse that guides you through the storms of life. When your purpose is clear, every decision becomes easier. Your confidence grows because you know exactly where you are headed. Distractions lose power over you because you are focused on something bigger than temporary. Setbacks. People without a purpose are like a ship without a rudder, easily controlled by external circumstances. But those with a strong, clear purpose control their destiny. They wake up each day with direction, passion, and focus. And this energy attracts opportunities and support they might never have imagined. Faith, in Napoleon Hill's philosophy, is not about religion. It is about belief in yourself and in the power of your mind to create the life you desire. Faith is a state of mind, a conviction that what you desire can be achieved, even even when there is no evidence yet. This faith is developed through repetition and reinforcement. Positive affirmations, visualization, and daily reminders help embed belief deeply into the subconscious mind. When you constantly feed your mind with thoughts of success, confidence, and determination, your mind begins to accept these beliefs as truth. At first, your mind may resist because fear is familiar. Fear whispers, you cannot do this. Doubt tells you, it's too risky. But as you persist, belief strengthens. Faith becomes automatic. A person who truly believes in themselves does not wait for others to validate their worth. They do not depend on external approval. They act decisively because they understand that the world responds to the confidence and conviction within them. The strongest people in history and business did not become great because of luck. They became great because they believed they could, even when no one else did. And once that belief took root, they began attracting the circumstances, people, and resources needed to achieve their goals. Failure is not the opposite of success, is part of the journey. Napoleon Hill emphasized that every failure carries the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Many people fear failure so much that they never even try. They see failure as proof of incapacity rather than a lesson. But failure is simply feedback. It tells you what doesn't work, allowing you to adjust and improve. Each setback is a stepping stone toward your ultimate success. Think of Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the practical electric light bulb. Each failure was a lesson, guiding him closer to the solution. He didn't quit. He refused to let temporary setbacks define his future. You must adopt the mindset that failure is not permanent. It is temporary. It is education. When you start to see failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, you stop being afraid of taking risks. You stop listening to the critics. And you start moving forward with unstoppable momentum. Indecision is the silent killer of dreams. Most people fail not because they lack potential, but because they delay taking action. Napoleon Hill observed that successful people are quick to decide and slow to change, whereas unsuccessful people are slow to decide and quick to change their minds. Action is the bridge between thoughts and reality. You do not need to know every step of the journey before you start. You only need to take the first step. Action creates clarity, builds confidence, and attracts opportunities. Thinking without action is fantasy. Action without belief is chaos. But belief combined with action is unstoppable. Every great achievement starts with a decision. Every empire, invention, and breakthrough began with someone deciding to act, despite fear, doubt, and uncertainty. And every action, no matter how small, compounds over time into momentum, growth, and eventual success. Your life is the mirror of your dominant thoughts. If your thoughts are negative, fearful, and doubtful, your life will reflect that. If your thoughts are positive, confident, and purposeful, your life will reflect that too. This is why the most successful people spend time every day shaping their thoughts. They read, they visualize, they meditate, and they focus on what they want rather than what they fear. They guard their minds against doubt, gossip, and distractions because they understand that the inner world always creates the outer world. Changing your life is not about changing your circumstances first. It is about changing your mind first. When you control your thoughts, you control your feelings. When you control your feelings, you control your actions. And when you control your actions, you create results. Your life will only change when you change the way you think. No one is coming to save you. No one owes you success. No circumstances or people can create your destiny for you, but you have the power to change your thoughts, strengthen your beliefs. Define a clear purpose, act decisively, turn failures into lessons. Keep moving forward no matter what. Decide today to take control of your mind. Decide today to feed it with thoughts of courage, possibility, and determination. Decide today to stop waiting for permission, approval, or luck. Because the moment you change your thinking, you change your life. And the moment you change your life, you begin to inspire others to do the same. Remember, thoughts are things. Make yours powerful. Make yours unstoppable. Make yours inevitable.